I'm Red.
And I'm Bubba.
And we're introducing the new Minnesota Table Breadstick Kit featuring the Chanticlear Pizza Sauce. In our kit, you're going to get 1 jar of the Chanticlear Pizza Sauce. You're going to get 1 dough ball, a cup of our garlic butter, which is delicious, and of course, our shaker, and the instructions on what to do, how to roll out your dough, how to thaw your dough, and how to cut your dough into strips for the breadsticks.
And how to twist it, Red. They're delicious, so stay tuned.
All right, let's talk about rolling out your dough ball. It's very important to do a couple of these steps. Now your dough ball is going to come in your kit and it's going to be frozen. So if you want to make your pizza that night, it's important to get that dough ball onto your countertop and start thawing out right away. It might take 2 to 3 hours, but the longer it's sitting on your counter, getting to that room temperature, the easier it's going to be to manipulate your dough, roll it out, and get it to the size that you would like it. So there's a couple of ways you can let your dough ball rest, either on the counter or from frozen to fridge to counter. You can leave it in the package that it came in. It'll be just fine. What I like to do is I like to put it in a bowl, put some saran wrap over it, and if I'm going to get to it in a day or two and make our pizzas, I'm going to put it in the fridge, let it sit there 24 to 48 hours, and then I'm going to put it to the counter, either in the package or in just another container that you may have in your kitchen, and let it sit on that counter for several hours. The longer you let it sit, the easier it is to work with. Okay, so now we have our dough for the breadsticks already smoothed out here and in approximately a rectangle. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut about 1-inch strips, and then we're going to cut it down the middle. All right, so now we're ready to put our breadsticks on the tray to bake them. So we're just going to put a little bit of flour on your baking sheet. You can spray it with some Pam if you'd like. And we're just going to take it and we're going to twist it. So twist from the middle out and do several twists. So that's pretty easy. So this will just help it cook more uniform. It'll puff up nice for you. It'll be just the perfect bite. Then if you want to get a little more creative, you can add different toppings right before you twist. You can add some of the cheese, you can add some pepperoni, some vegetables. So if you've already ordered a pizza kit or a pizza kit with your breadstick kit, you have some of those ingredients on hand. Now let's get these into the oven. We have our oven preheated at 450 degrees, just like our pizza temp. I'm going to put it right in the middle rack on the center, and I'm going to go 5.5 minutes. You can go longer if you'd like it a little more crispy and more done, or less time for a little more doughy. It's your preference. All right, our timer just went off. We set it for 5.5 minutes, but it looked like it needed another minute, so we went 6.5 minutes. Look how delicious these are. You see how they puffed up real nice? I think that's going to be different from oven to oven and how long you proof it. So in our kit, we have the garlic butter as we already talked about, and we're just going to generously brush the garlic butter right onto these breadsticks. Oh my gosh, can you hear that sizzling? This is going to be delicious. We'll get these all lathered up with the garlic butter. I like to save a little bit to dunk it in too. And then we're just going to put some of this shaker on there. Oh gosh. I know your mouth is watering. Mine is. Now we have the garlic butter on the breadsticks and the shaker. Oh, who's here? We got Bubba back.
Red, these look delicious. And I'll tell you what, if you happen to order the pizza kit, you're going to have some of that fresh mozzarella Wisconsin cheese. I'll tell you what, that applies. Can I do this? Is that okay?
You can do anything you want.
That applies really nice on top of these breadsticks. You can just, little generous portion right on top. And then you have your Chanticlear Pizza and Dipping Sauce. And I'll tell you what, Red, if you grab one of these, we'll try these, and they are absolutely fantastic, people.
Outstanding.
Minnesota Table Breadsticks. Pick them up today.